Griggs with a good start. Don't know how much time he's had to modify the last few years. Ryland Gibbs right there with him. Dakota Lowe, the 24L. You know, Dakota, he gonna run that high side.
Yeah, look, we got a race going on here. Down in turn 3, 3 wide. And number 1, Ryland Gibbs, he's got his eye on the lead. Contending with Ed Griggs. Dakota Lowe, they're in 3rd.
Gibbs and Lowe trying to make a move. Nose to tail at the start-finish line. Ed Griggs saying, man, I know how to drive one of these things. Gibbs trying a bottom side move again. Has to pull back into line. Dakota Lowe still right there in his rear bumper. All right, caution out on the racetrack. Out. The veteran, Mr. Ed Griggs, in that 24.
This is going to be exciting, Andy. Here comes the green flag. Hammer time.
Tiedemann in 3rd, Colby in 4th. Kobe Carter in 3rd, trying to hold off the 2 of Braden Bond. Ed Griggs with about a 2 to 3 car length lead going into turn 3. He'll be seeing the white flag this time by. Woo! Steve Tiedemann still in 3rd.
Here comes that checkered flag.
Braden Bond gets around Colby Carter, but your winner, heat race number 1. How about the veteran in that 24, Mr. Ed Griggs? Weiland, Dwayne Lockard on the front row. Nice pace. Green flag flies. Dustin Weiland out front, Cole Hamilton second, but here comes John Sheets in that red 8. John comes with his guns loaded. Sheets looking around the outside now of Weiland. Sheets around him for the lead. Now Morgan's going to have a look at Dustin in the 7. That familiar black 42, you know he's going to be quick all the time. I know he didn't want to see Sheets squirt out there to that lead. Because when that red 8 car gets out front, usually it is adios. Weiland now in 3rd. Lockard in 4th. Cole Hamilton off the racetrack. Hopefully he'll get that fixed for feature time. Flying down that back straightaway, John Sheets in that red 8. That young man from Nevada has absolutely owned Electric City. checkered flag. Easy peasy for the red 8 of John Sheets out of Nevada. Jerry Morgan, the familiar 42 out of Fort Scott, in second. Does out. Flagman stares him down. Green flag flies. Drag race on that front straightaway. Irvin with a good start, but nice longer right there. Look at this. Look at the veterans. That front row, nobody wanting to give an inch. Irvin in that 67 finally clears him, but he's fighting back. Niswonger will not give up the ship, I guarantee you that. Ryan Bedwell in third. And the rookie Shane Irvin in fourth, getting him some laps in tonight. Niswonger with a good run off of turn 2, pulls up on the 67. Through 3 and 4, going to have a look on the bottom. Has to pull back into line. Track's pretty fast for these guys. Going to be hard to pass. But again, out of turn 2, Niswonger gets a good run. Going to cut over, look at the bottom. Going to try that again. Still has to pull up behind the veteran. Another good run for the 44. Not quite so close, but he's still going to try it again. Niswonger trying to make that line work in 3 and 4. He gets a tremendous run down in turn 2.
Niswonger won our feature event last weekend, and he is not slowing down one bit. Here he is chasing the 67 car. White flag is flown. Here comes the checkered, Andy.
All right, how about that? The veteran holds off last week's feature winner, Devin Irvin, in that 67. James Niswonger in second. Brian Bedwell, one of our local boys, in third. And Mr. Shane Irvin gets his laps in a full heat race. That'll help him come feature time. Get him a little more comfortable behind the wheel of that 67 junior.
In father's footsteps, most certainly. Green flag flies, hammer time.
Man, Alice Crawford with a good start. Crawford looking good tonight, but Jeff Dowdy right there in that 77. Oh, he has an issue.
No catching that leader, I do not believe.
Morgan Campbell sound like with a motor issue. That thing is missing really bad. So he's off the pace. Yellow light comes on.
By the way, happy birthday to Caden Campbell. You come. All right, hammer time. Green flag flies. Gary Clark out in front.
Oh man, Gary looked sharp as a tack on that restart. I think he caught him sleeping. Crawford right there in second. Again, Campbell having motor issues. That thing's missing pretty bad. He's just going to stay out there and try to finish. Morgan Campbell with a top 5 last week. So we know when it runs right, he runs good. But Gary's looking pretty froggy out there. I heard rumors that was a 750 cubic inch motor inside Gary's car.
It sounds like it.
And he is putting it down.
Yeah. Here comes a white flag.
Morgan's hanging tough even though that motor's missing so bad. But how about, folks, bring him home, our very own Mr. Gary Clark. POWRi Superstock Heat 2 winner, Alex Crawford in second. Morgan Campbell in third.
Morgan Campbell exited the racetrack.
All the way from Bonham, Texas. They're coming from all over tonight, Pat. That is Kobe Simpson. Kobe Simpson, a 2023 USAC MWRA Sprint Car Series Rookie of the Year in the 21K. In row number 2, all the way from Ottumwa, Iowa, it's the O-Town Outlaw. That's Lance Silvers in the 7X. To his outside, 4-time winner in the series from Overland Park, Kansas. In the 2H, it's Cool Hand Luke Howard. In row number 3 from Independence, Missouri, it is Tyler Burton. Tyler Burton from Independence in the 03, and to his outside from Lone Jack, Missouri. In the 88G, that is Garrett Holsey. Garrett Holsey in the 88G, and bringing up the rear also from Independence, Missouri. Hopefully he'll have better luck tonight. The 3rd generation driver, that is Dakota Earls. Dakota Earls in the 15E. 8 laps. All cars will transfer to the feature, but there is passing points in this first heat. Well, Pat, what do you think so far here at Electric City Speedway, Butler, Missouri?
I think this is going to be a fantastic racetrack for our kind of cars, Ray.
Seen some good racing. We've got Lonnie Pauly back with us tonight up here in the booth, as well as Linda Howe. We appreciate their efforts working with us when they can. The MWRA Sprint Car Series in its 5th year of existence. Primary sponsorship, once again, by Wholesale Batteries, racing 18 times this year. Greg, 6 times right here at Electric City Speedway.
I like it. You guys just keep following me around. Whenever I'm at Valley, I'll see you there.
6 times at Valley, 6 times at Electric City here in 2023 as we get ready for heat race number 1. Drivers from Mississippi and Texas on the front row.
Ray, was it last year toward the end of the season that Dakota Earls got upside down pretty seriously?
Dakota has had some off and on good luck and bad luck, including what you're talking about there. This year in our first race, he had some troubles. Couldn't even start the B feature at Valley. We're hoping Dakota has much better luck tonight. Dakota Earls, Pat, is like the poster child for the USAC MWRA. He was 15 the first year of the series. He drives with number 15 because of a guy from your neck of the woods, Donnie Schatz, but he was 15 the first year we raced in 2020. Last year he graduated from high school.
Isn't that something? It seems like these kids get younger every year in these sprint cars, and well, in every form of racing, really. But it's good to see Dakota Earls on all fours here tonight.
We're glad to have Chase Howard here with us tonight from Nesba, Mississippi, the veteran driver of both winged and non-winged sprint cars on the pole in 13. And then to his outside, last year's Rookie of the Year in the USAC MWRA sprint cars. That is Kobe Simpson. Kobe Simpson in the 21K. As they come down to take the green flag the next time around. Here at Electric City Speedway, this is the second race of 2023 of 18 points paying features. Tomorrow night, we will be at I-70 Speedway in Odessa, Missouri. We'll also be back here at Electric City next month, and that will be for a 2-day show on the 17th and the 18th of May here at Electric City Speedway. So come down and take the green flag. Going into the first turn, and we have a yellow flag. Lonnie Pauly was not happy with that start. We got to get these guys ready to race.
Don't start until we get to the cone. Don't start until we get to the cone. Number one, you go here.
Let the drivers know that do not start until you get to the cone. Lonnie not happy with that first. These guys are ready to race. You come all the way from Mississippi and Texas and you're on the front row, those guys are definitely ready to go. Lance Silver's in that second row from Ottumwa, Iowa, and then Luke Howard. Luke Howard in the Howard Racing 2H. As they come down to take the green flag. Chase Howard in the lead as they go into turn number 1. It's Howard low, Kobe Simpson high. Now Simpson goes around the outside as they go down the backstretch and into 3. It's Simpson in the lead. Here comes Luke Howard as he passes Chase Howard. No relation. And come into first turn, it is Kobe Simpson, followed by Luke Howard, Chase Howard, Garrett Holsey, Tyler Burton, Dakota Earls, and Lance Silvers. But out front, it's Kobe Simpson. Kobe Simpson in the lead, followed closely by Luke Howard. Howard now down at the bottom, trying to gain ground on Simpson as they go down the backstretch and into 3. And now Garrett Holsey takes over third place. Garrett Holsey up to third. Meanwhile, up front, it is Kobe Simpson from Texas. He's in front of Luke Howard. Third place now, Chase Howard back in third. Then you've got Garrett Holsey, Dakota Earls, Tyler Burton, and Lance Silvers. But up front, it's Kobe Simpson. Kobe Simpson looking good as we reach the halfway point. Simpson in the lead. Simpson out front. He's followed by Luke Howard, and quite a battle for third place raging. We have Chase Howard. Chase Howard in third, Earls up to fourth, followed by Garrett Holsey in fifth. As they go down the backstretch, Holsey low. Holsey trying to retake the position. Him and Dakota Earls battling it out. Up front it continues to be Kobe Simpson, followed by Luke Howard. Now Garrett Holsey passing Dakota Earls as they come into 3. Chase Howard in third. They get the white flag. Kobe Simpson all alone out front, followed by Luke Howard. And now Chase Howard, followed by Garrett Holsey and Dakota Earls. But your winner will be Kobe Simpson, followed by Luke Howard, Chase Howard, Dakota Earls from scratch up to fourth, and then Garrett Holsey, Tyler Burton, and Lance Silvers. Quite a battle for third place there, Pat.
That was, the race isn't always up front. That was one heck of a duel. Dakota Earls taking fourth. That was a lot of fun. And it looks like the track's holding up well.
Winner 2 weeks ago at Valley Speedway, that's Michael Moore in the Tijuana Taxi from Camden, Missouri. And to his outside, your 3-time and defending MWRA champion from Topeka, Kansas, that's Wyatt Burks. Wyatt Burks in the 11W. In row number 2, all the way from Little Canada, Minnesota, Pat knows this driver well, the defending wins champion, that's Cam Schaefer. Cam Schaefer in the 97, and to his outside, he won his first ever MWRA sprint car race here last year in the lid lifter from Lone Jack, Missouri. That's Braden Cromwell. Cromwell in the 4. In row number 3, they call him Tater Tot. He's from Odessa, Missouri. Equally fast in winged and non-winged sprint cars, that's Taylor Walton in the 93W. To his outside, last year's most improved driver in the series from Parkville, Missouri, that's Justin Johnson, JJ in the 27J. And then watch the guy coming from the last row. He's a 10-time winner in this series. That is Wesley Smith. Wesley Smith in the Brent Lewis Racing car number 2 from Nixa, Missouri. This is going to be a good heat right here, Pat.
Keep your eye on that black and white number 97 car. He has never missed a race with the Western Iowa Non-Wing Sprint Series. He's our most loyal driver, and he is fast. In everything he does, he's fast. Every track doesn't matter. Short, big track, small track, Cam Schaefer is a gasser.
Plenty of fast drivers here in this second heat race. Braden Cromwell won here last year in the MWRA and was the early season point leader. After several years racing back in Indiana, the Cowboy from Lone Jack, Missouri, like Garrett Holsey, the Wagner boys, and Cody Baker. It's about population 10, and about 5 of them are sprint car drivers in Lone Jack, Missouri. But on the pole in this one, we've got a legacy driver in Michael Moore, Camden, Missouri, driving the Tijuana Taxi, the 21M. As they come down, take the green flag. Wyatt Burks goes to the point. Wyatt Burks in the 11W. He's followed now by Braden Cromwell. Cromwell down in the bottom. Cromwell looking good here at the start. He's running second. Followed by Michael Moore, then Cam Schaefer. And there's Taylor Walton with Wesley Smith and Justin Johnson. Up front, here comes Braden Cromwell. Cromwell takes over the lead from Wyatt Burks. They're fighting it out as they come down the front stretch. Cromwell low, Burks high. They go into one. They're battling. Burks on the high side, Cromwell low. Neck and neck as they come into 3. What a battle here for the lead. Cromwell low, Burks high. As Burks reassumes the position. Wyatt Burks is your leader, followed by Braden Cromwell. Taylor Walton now up to 3rd. Michael Moore. And then it's Cam Schaefer and Wesley Smith with Justin Johnson. Up front, it's Wyatt Burks. Wyatt Burks in the lead. Cromwell 2nd. Taylor Walton on the move in 3rd. Then it's Michael Moore. Cam Schaefer now takes a position. Schaefer low going for 4th. It's Schaefer and Michael Moore battling it out. And there's Wesley Smith who sneaks in on the bottom. Wesley Smith moves up a spot over Cam Schaefer. Meanwhile, up front, it's Wyatt Burks in the lead, followed by Braden Cromwell and Taylor Walton with Michael Moore. And then Wesley Smith and Cam Schaefer battling it out for 4th. Up front though, getting ready to take the white flag, it is Wyatt Burks with Braden Cromwell in 2nd. Taylor Walton 3rd, then Michael Moore, Cam Schaefer, Wesley Smith, and Justin Johnson. Out front though, Wyatt Burks. Had some troubles early with Cromwell, but now in the lead. Wyatt Burks will be your heat race winner, followed by Cromwell, Taylor Walton, Michael Moore, Cam Schaefer, and then Wesley Smith and Justin Johnson. That was quite a battle, Pat, for the lead there between Cromwell and Wyatt Burks.
That was a lot of fun to watch, Ray. I tell you, Wyatt Burks, he is tough. He raced with us up in Jefferson, South Dakota a couple times last summer, and he is tougher than nails.
Racing, born in 1976. That is the veteran Chad Winfrey in the 65W driving for Chris Parkinson Racing. And then in row number 2, he had his best result with the MWRA here last year. That is Zachary Clark. Zachary Clark, originally from Olathe, Kansas in the 26, and to his outside, also had several performances last year with the MWRA. That is Brad Wyatt. Brad Wyatt in the 41. And in the last row, two salty veterans. You want to talk about salty? Chad Goff in the 9, and nobody's more salty than Junior Parkinson. Ralph Parkinson Jr. from Wichita Falls, Texas.
At 76 years of age.
As they take the green flag. Come down into turn number 1. Corey Schutte on the bottom in the lead. Schutte in first, Chad Winfrey in second. As they go down the backstretch, it's Schutte out front. Winfrey runs second. Third place is a battle, and now it's Brad White. He moves in front of Zach Clark for third. Then it's Clark, Chad Goff, and Junior Parkinson. Down the backstretch, your leader is Corey Schutte with Chad Winfrey. Meanwhile, Brad Wyatt is hunting Zach Clark. Zach Clark in third, followed by Brad Wyatt, and then Chad Goff and Junior Parkinson. But out front, it's Corey Schutte. Schutte tied Whiteberg's last year for the most heat race wins. He also is a heat race winner at Valley and won the first feature of this season. He looks sharp here again tonight as they come down for the halfway point. That is Corey Schutte in the lead, followed by Chad Winfrey, and then it's Zach Clark and Brad Wyatt. But out front, it is Corey Schutte. Schutte was kind of testing the top side there for a second, now back down at the bottom. Schutte in first, Winfrey in second. Oh, and they make contact. There's contact there. Oh, and unfortunately, Brad Wyatt flips and Corey Schutte wins after contact coming out of the fourth turn. We see Brad Wyatt out of the car. That's a good sign. Brad Wyatt, give him a big hand. That's the veteran driver from Kearney, Missouri.
It looked
And
like
Corey Schutte had some kind of issues
looked
there.
like Schutte just lost power coming out of 4.
And unfortunately, that led to him being tagged by Chad Winfrey. And then, of course, what happened there. So I'm going to see out front here. Brad Wyatt's okay. It looks like Corey Schutte also okay, but unfortunately, we've got some injured cars out there. Two of the best drivers and cars of many here tonight for the MWRA. As they get ready to restart this third and final heat race, we're halfway through. Now they come into one. It's Chad Winfrey. Chad Winfrey in the lead, followed by Zach Clark, then Chad Goff, Junior Parkinson, and Corey Schutte. Schutte immediately takes off and dispatches Parkinson. Now he's after Chad Goff. Out front it's Winfrey, followed by Clark, and then Chad Goff, Corey Schutte, and Junior Parkinson. As they go down the backstretch into 3 and coming out of 4. It's Chad Winfrey out front, followed by Zach Clark, Chad Goff, Corey Schutte, and Junior Parkinson. And now Schutte goes up around the outside. Schutte up around the outside to patch Chad Goff. Schutte getting some momentum as they come out of 4. It's Schutte up to second as they take the white flag. Schutte may win this from last. Here he comes in. Coming out of 2, Schutte goes to the top. He takes the lead away from Winfrey. Everybody else was playing huggy pole, and he went to the top. He will win the third heat race. Corey Schutte, followed by Winfrey, Clark, and Goff. How about that, race fans? Corey Schutte comes from last, the only driver to go up to the top, and he wins the third and final heat race tonight here at Electric City Speedway.
underneath him in 3 and 4. Has to pull back into line. John going to race him clean. Back underneath him again. Jerry Morgan in 3rd. Ryland Gibbs in 4th. Is somebody finally going to have something for John Sheets? I guarantee you the 8 has not give up yet. Griggs looking stout in that 24 car. Sheets with another good run off of turn 2. Jerry Morgan trying to make up time. Jerry Morgan closing on the leaders. Jerry Morgan. One of our favorites here at ECS is closing. 3rd place is running down the leaders. Oh, here's the run. They're all together now, the top 3. The top 3 decided they want to settle this amongst themselves. Ed Griggs looking solid in the 24. Morgan having to battle with Sheets. Ryland Gibbs still in 4th, not being pressured. The man on the move is Dwayne Lockard. Up in 5th, trying to battle Ryland Gibbs. Ed Griggs absolutely looking solid out front. Cole Hamilton making his way into 5th. Oh, yellow flag.
Spin in turn 3 brings out the yellow.
Hamilton are now coming up on the 24. Jerry Morgan setting sail, trying to hunt down that red 8. They've had numerous races here at Electric City, always them too, it seems like. Morgan running that top, looking good. Morgan feeling froggy on that outside. Has he saved a little something for late in the race? White flag! One more time around. Has Morgan got anything? Oh, he takes a look on the outside. And a turn 2 down the back straightaway. Watch turn 3 and 4. Watch swinging 4. And Sheets wins another one. Holds off Morgan. Jerry Morgan with a valiant effort for second.
Wow. I'm going down below.
Griggs comes back for third. Dakota Lowe fourth. And Mr. John Sheets, man, the Red Rocket from Nevada does not disappoint. He is just about unbeatable here at Electric City whenever he shows up.
I'm headed down to Victory Lane.
That J2 race car definitely has been a liking to John since he's gotten it.
Yeah, I'm good with go ahead, let come out and get ready to push.
We're going down below. We've got trophy kids in each feature. Wave to the crowd, Sophia. Sophia Sylvie, your trophy kid. There's our winner, John Sheets. We'll go talk to him in Victory Lane. EA Elite Auto Complex, one of his sponsors. He's getting in the picture. Come on, get in the picture there, Sylvia. Here we go. HighFlyingPhotos.com in the house. Kligman Fencing, one of his sponsors. Eagle Machine Incorporated. I have not seen you in 2024. Here we are, John Sheets. It looked easy, kind of. I mean, you had some obstacles for sure, but how did you do it? How did the J2 car help you through traffic?
The bottom was a little greasy there taking off, and I spun pretty bad, and that let Ed get out there on me. And he was just super tight in the center, so I knew about my only way around was diving that corner off. And then for some reason after that caution, we weren't super good, but good enough to hold on, I guess.
You did a great job. Congratulations. You're in Victory Lane. Let's hit for John Sheets.
Mr. John Sheets, your B-Mod feature winner.
Racetrack is in awesome condition down here.
Just awesome.
It's going to be a great racetrack for the rest of these features. The sprint cars are really going to finesse it.
Want to give a big shout out to Mr. Mike Kraft from Cheeseworks up here streaming live tonight. Turn around and wave up here at the camera. You might make it on his fan shot.
It's a little chilly on the willy out here. But, racing season's got to go through this period. There's Nitro Nick! 50-50 winner. Ticket number 582 8624. (582) 8624. 50-50 winner.
50-50.
Go to the Rainbow Tent to collect your prize.
All right, your next feature up, man. This is going to be a good one. Your Power Eyes Super Stocks on the pole all the way from Walker, Missouri. Mr. Gary Clark in the 4G. Outside of him, the veteran in the 67, Devin Irvin out of Cleveland. Next row inside, the 44, last week's opening night feature winner, Mr. James Neiswanger. Outside of him, the familiar red and yellow number 59, your 22 track champion, Alice Crawford. Next row inside in that familiar 88. One of our homies, Brian Bedwell, outside of him. Third generation racer in the 06, Morgan Campbell. Next row inside the 67 junior, Shane Irwin. From Cleveland, a young man starting his racing career. And if he made it, shotgun on the field is going to be one of the favorites, Mr. Jeff Dowdy in that beautiful white and purple number 77. Yellow lights out. These super stock boys are about ready to go at it.
Cut 'em loose. Cut 'em loose. Looking for the green. Here they come. It's hammer time. Gary Clark out in front.
Now Devin Irvin staying with him. Having a look under the bottom. James Nicewanger right there in third, right behind Irvin.
Spin on the front stretch. 67 of Irvin. I believe that's Shane Irvin.
That would be the young man, the 67 junior. Mr. Shane Irvin getting her around out of 4. Just trying to get laps.
Looking for ticket number 582-8624. 582-8624.
That breeze through that window is gonna make me sick. Are you all right with that?
Yeah. All right, Delaware double file restart. Devin Irvin picks the bottom. Nicewanger on the top. We'll see who that works out for.
All right, they're looking good. Got both 67s back in action. Green flag, hammer time.
Oh, Nicewanger with a good start. That outside pick did him good. Alex Crawford having a good run.
Oh, spin in turn 2. Spin in turn 2.
Crawford around Campbell now. He's going to have a look at Irvin, but the yellow light's back out.
All right.
Gary Clark in that 4G putting that 800 cubic inch motor to good use tonight.
Andy.
He had some more cubes. He had 50 more cubes to it during break.
Come on, Gary's just a little local school bus driver.
That's right. He drives the same way when he's driving them school buses, so. Mr. Gary Michael out of Walker, Missouri. Longtime friend. You might see him around here on some other nights. He actually works here sometimes.
Well, you know, a racer deserves some seat time. We get
All
old.
right, yellow light back out, folks.
All right, watch Devin Irvin back there poised in the second row.
Nicewanger keeps picking that outside. Has worked him good so far. No, Crawford feeling a little foggy now. He got to have a look on Irvin. Campbell right there too. Yeah, but Gary looking smooth. You don't rattle that, young man.
Wow, man, Gary is flying around this Electric City Speedway.
Nicewanger getting a little bit of gap now on Irvin in the 67. Alice Crawford fell back just a little bit. Campbell's still right there. Shane Irvin hanging in there, just logging him some laps. He'll get used to running with these boys. And this is a fast group to be running with. Gary Clark up to a straightaway now.
Oh, man.
He can just about put that school bus on cruise control. Nicewanger with almost a straightaway now on Irvin. Crawford about 10 back from him. G might get into a little bit of lap traffic here in the last lap or two. Shane Irvin just hold his line, let the 4G get around him.
Well, Gary Clark goes to the bottom in traffic. Got one car coming up out of the infield that may cause a problem because he's slow. Right on the front stretch, yellow's going to come out.
Oh, Campbell with an issue. I think he had something last week too. Same bug might have bit him 2 weeks in a row.
Whew. Gary Clark's setting sail. I have some obvious questions for him if he's in victory lane, but definitely got that deserving name. Green flag flies. Gary Clark still out in front.
Nicewanger with a good start. Devin Irvin right there. Alice Crawford right on him by about a car length. Yellow light back on.
I'm not sure what brought the yellow out, do you know?
Campbell having another issue. Not sure whether it's a motor problem or something wrong with the car. He was battling with the top four, so something's definitely gone awry on the 06. Again, third generation driver.
Second place. Working on his strategy.
The old bus driver out front wanting to know if we got how many more stops he's got to make here.
Well, every time that he comes to a slow, almost a California stop, he's not letting any kids jump out. So. Down the back chute, slow and steady is the pace.
Nicewanger with another good start on that, picking that outside. Devin Irvin trying everything. Alice Crawford right there too. Campbell looked like he back up to speed. Laps are winding down for that familiar 4G out of Walker, Missouri. Devin Irvin is keeping close to Nicewanger now. Greg, I gotta believe Gary's getting kind of tired out there. You know, he is a little overweight.
Oh, I don't know. He's not slowing down in my book. We'll see. I'll see if he got sweat coming off of his brow.
I kid him. He's doing good out there, man. Hard to believe, like 52 years ago, he pit crewed for me. You know, he gave everybody a warning in the off-season. He said, you thought I was fast last year. Wait till I build that new one. And he was not kidding. Of course, it was built in Walker, Missouri. So.
All right. Walker speed.
Yellow's back out. And Gary's like, oh, come on. Guys.
Well, maybe the next time we get a green, we'll go green, white, or go right to the checkered.
Little does Gary know, we changed this to a 50-lap feature.
I was wondering.
We have a GoPro on him right now. He's probably cussing.
No, not Gary.
He's saying, what did Mike Parker do to me?
Mike Parker racing tonight, too.
All right, yellow lights out. The Walker Rocket 4G. Gary Clark going to bring this thing home. Just a few laps left.
Got some heavy hitters behind him, 3 of them right there, all capable of winning.
Yeah,
Green.
there's not a slouch in the bunch. Nicewanger with a good start on Gary that time. Irvin trying to catch up to the 44.
Nicewanger in the 44.
Alex Crawford right there. Look at this. Oh, my.
4 laps remain.
Gary's got company. Nicewanger doing everything he can to get a repeat.
Here comes the white
Oh,
flag.
there's a battle for second. Look at this. Nicewanger. Irvin. Gary sees the white flag out of turn 4, and that familiar blue and yellow 4G with the big MCR on the front of it.
Double checkers. Gary Clark.
Yeah, Power Eye Super Stock winner. First time out this year with the new car. Out of Walker, Missouri, the 4G of Gary Clark. Second place, last week's feature winner, the 44, James Nicewanger. Third place, the 67, the veteran, Devin Irvin. Followed by another veteran, your 22 track champion, Mr. Alex Crawford.
All right. We're going down below. For us that's been around racing most of our lives, we know Gary Clark well. And this is a very happy time, so even if you don't know Gary, we're going to make a lot of noise. Alex Crawford going through tech. Our trophy kid tonight in this class is Tucker Luther. Tucker Luther. We're going down here to look at this fine specimen in Victory Lane. High-flying photos in the house. You know you're going to have some good pictures when you get high-flying photos in there. He's been doing it a while. Seltzer Construction. Walker Speed. Sleeper Chassis. There he is, poking his head out. Gary Clark. We'll get him in Victory Lane. I was told to look for a nitrous bottle. Hey man, we love you so much and proud of you to see you do this first race of the year. And Andy was saying he's probably getting tired. I said, no, I bet he's not even sweating.
That caution at 10 to go was really kind of nice, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Well, yeah, you needed a break because you were flogging that thing around there pretty fast. I'm curious about this car, man. This is a well-built car, comes out of Walker, just like Dirtworks race cars. Is there a plan here?
I don't know about a plan. My buddy Johnny helped me build this thing, and I'll tell you what, we weren't even going to race tonight, and here we are. So,
well, sign me up, buddy. Let's hear it for Gary Clark. Walker Speed, it says on the car. Walker, Missouri, a little bitty town. They do a show down there called Small Town. What is it? Help me. Small Town Dirt. Awesome show. Brought to you by Razor's Edge Productions. Featuring Gary Clark. We got sprint cars coming up next. Y'all didn't make enough noise for Gary Clark. He's in Victory Lane.
Hi. Somebody fast me out something.
I think the biggest car count tonight may be the MWRA, and we really appreciate that. They are coming up next.
USAC MWRA sprint cars, 20 cars, 25 laps here tonight at Electric City Speedway in Butler, Missouri. And on the pole from Bonham, Texas, it's Kobe Simpson. He was the high point man and rolled the 0 on the die. He will start on the pole.
How they geared it, how they set up their car, and I think it's going to be a heck of a feature, 25 laps. Non-wing sprint cars, it doesn't get any better than that.
25 laps tonight for the USAC MWRA sprint cars. The high-flying man, I see him in corner number 1 taking pictures tonight. That's John Lee of high-flying photos down there. On the pole, all the way from Bonham, Texas tonight, your 2023 Rookie of the Year. That's Kobe Simpson. Kobe Simpson in the 21K. Of course, to his outside, very much a formidable challenge at every track, the 16-time winner Wyatt Burks. We have somebody in the grandstand with a transponder. We're going to need you to move. You're disrupting the signal. Someone has a transponder in the grandstand. Would they please get out of the grandstand with it? Thank you.
I saw a guy with a riding suit just walk in a couple minutes ago.
And now everybody, I know it's cold out tonight, but we have drivers from 6 different states. If you would get on your feet, we're going to do the four-abreast salute to the fans here tonight that have come here to brave these conditions and these drivers here tonight to entertain you. It's the USAC MWRA Sprint Cars.
What a beautiful sight, Ray. Four-abreast non-wing sprint cars on a dirt track.
25 laps tonight, the 5th year of competition for the USAC MWRA Sprint Cars.
64 years old, I never get sick of this stuff.
Kobe Simpson looking for his first MWRA and USAC Sprint Car feature event win. To his outside, no stranger to victory lane in this series. That's your 3-time champion, Wyatt Burks. They make up the front row. Then Luke Howard, he's a 4-time winner in this series on the inside of the second row. And Braden Cromwell, he won here last year in the car number 4, the lid lifter for this series. They will bring him down for the start of this A feature. Row number 3, Corey Schutte. We've already seen what he's done tonight, coming from first to worst and then to first again to win that final heat race. And to his outside, looking for his first ever MWRA feature win, that's Tater Tot Taylor Walton. Is ready for the start, Pat, of this 25-lap A feature, featuring the Win Series and the USAC MWRA Sprint Cars.
And we're racing.
As they come into one, Wyatt Burks, leader up high. It's Burks high taking the lead as they go down the backstretch. Braden Cromwell in second. Here comes Schutte. Schutte down on the bottom this time. He's already up to second place. Now they're coming down the front stretch. Burks in first, Schutte second, then Cromwell and Kobe Simpson as they go down the backstretch and into 3. Your leader is Wyatt Burks. Corey Schutte on second now, followed by Kobe Simpson and Braden Cromwell. But up front, it is Wyatt Burks, then Corey Schutte, Kobe Simpson, and Braden Cromwell, with Luke Howard. Up front, your leader continues to be Wyatt Burks. Wyatt Burks looking for his 17th feature win in the series, followed by Corey Schutte in the black, white, and red 28. Then Kobe Simpson in the 21K. Braden Cromwell and Luke Howard rounding out the top 5 with Dakota Earls. And now we have a flip down the front stretch. Once again, Brad Wyatt involved. That guy's having no luck. And your man from Little Canada involved in that, Cam Schaefer.
Tough night for Cam tonight.
Unfortunately, Brad Wyatt, after getting his car fired. And going into one, your leader is Wyatt Burks. Wyatt Burks in the lead up at the top in the 11W as they go down the backstretch. It's Burks in first. Now he goes down the bottom in 3 and 4. Wyatt Burks the leader in the 11W, followed by Corey Schutte. And now Braden Cromwell up to third, Kobe Simpson in fourth. Then Dakota Earls fighting with Luke Howard for fifth. Dakota Earls move him up to fifth ahead of Luke Howard. Up front though, it is Wyatt Burks. Wyatt Burks is your leader. Burks going down the backstretch and into 3 with a few car length lead over Corey Schutte. And now there's a yellow flag as we have an incident involving Michael Moore and Wesley Smith. Michael Moore in the 21M, Wesley Smith in the Lewis Racing number 2. Partnership that started this year after Wesley Smith put the Lewis Racing car on the by Corey Schutte in the 28, Braden Cromwell in the 4, Kobe Simpson in the 21K as they take the green flag. Going into one, Wyatt Burks the leader, goes up high. Corey Schutte following closely, but Burks stretches it out by a couple more car lengths as they go in 3 and out of 4. It's Burks, followed by Schutte and Cromwell. Then Kobe Simpson. Simpson in 4. Then Dakota Earls and Luke Howard with Taylor Walton. And then Zach Clark and Chad Goff. Up front, it's Wyatt Burks. Burks in first, Schutte in second. Schutte gaining a little ground, but as they come out at 2, and now Cromwell. Braden Cromwell making a move down low. Cromwell trying to take advantage of Shooty, but he's not able to, but he does close in. Going into one, your leader is Burks, followed by Shooty. Shooty getting a big bite, going down the backstretch. Shooty for the lead, and he takes it. It's Shooty in first now, with Burks in second, then Cromwell. Corey Shooty up to first, followed by Wyatt Burks and then Braden Cromwell. Going down the backstretch, Cromwell now going for second. Move Cromwell up to second. Burks is in third, followed by Kobe Simpson. And then Dakota Earls with Zach Clark. But up front, it's Corey Shooty. Shooty now stretching the lead over Wyatt Burks, Braden Cromwell, then Wyatt Burks, Kobe Simpson, and then Dakota Earls, Zach Clark, Luke Howard, Taylor Walton, and Garrett Halsey with Chad Goff. They're going to be getting into traffic soon, Pat, as Corey Shooty in control right now, but 3 cars right in front of him. He has stretched out the lead, though, over Cromwell, with Wyatt Burks in third. Here's Shooty now. He has Justin Johnson right in front of him.
Now lap traffic might come into play, Ray.
Shooty gets by Johnson. Here comes Cromwell, his turn. But Shooty now has to face 2 cars going into 3 and has to slow down. He's got Tyler Burton and Junior Parkinson in front of him. He gets past Burton, but here comes Cromwell.
Cromwell gets a good run out of
past
2.
Burton. And now Shooty gets around Junior Parkinson, and here comes Cromwell. It continues to be Corey Shooty in first. Now Cromwell held up by Parkinson. Parkinson holding up Cromwell as they go down the backstretch. That's good for Shooty, as Shooty is taking off. Shooty in the lead. Cromwell trying to get around Parkinson. He cannot do it so far. And then Wyatt Burks. They're both contending with lap traffic. And now Cromwell finally gets around Parkinson. And here comes Wyatt Burks. Wyatt Burks will contend with those same lappers. As up front is Shooty. Shooty now behind Michael Moore. Corey Shooty, your leader, followed by Braden Cromwell. And then it is Wyatt Burks, but still trying to get around Burton and Junior Parkinson. Then Kobe Simpson and Dakota Earls. But up front, it's Corey Shooty. Corey Shooty now has 3 lap cars in front of him as he contends with them going around the backstretch. Corey Shooty in first. Pulling up and now gets another lap car between him and Braden Cromwell. Shooty going down the backstretch. Shooty going to lap Chad Winfrey. He comes in. He's in control of this race right now. It's all Corey Shooty, followed by Braden Cromwell. And then Wyatt Burks. Kobe Simpson has a problem. Kobe Simpson pulls down the infield between 1 and 2. Kobe Simpson out of the race. That's too bad for the youngster from Texas. He was having a very good run. Meanwhile, up front, Corey Shooty in the lead, followed by Cromwell. Cromwell in second, and then Wyatt Burks third. Dakota Earls follows then, and Zach Clark now in the top 5. It's Zach Clark moving up in position as Garrett Halsey. Garrett Halsey making a move now. And now the white flag for Corey Shooty. Corey Shooty out front, and we have a yellow flag. Corey Shooty in excellent position in that. He was doing such a great job in traffic.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Tyler Burton has spun out. And coming on strong there was Garrett Halsey. Garrett Halsey had worked his way. He was looking for a top 5 finish and looking very good.
Yeah, the story of the race so far is either getting around lap traffic or not getting around lap traffic, and Corey Shooty was the one getting around lap traffic. What a great job he was doing. What a dominating performance
he was definitely putting a lot of distance between him and the second and third place cars, who were very much struggling much more with the lappers in that. Cromwell did a good job of getting around Burks, but then he encountered difficulties with the traffic. Meanwhile, Burks couldn't catch him because he was having troubles with the traffic. Corey Schutte, though, was, comparatively speaking, was having a much better run. Once he got into the lead, he started in 5th place, worked his way up to 2nd, and then got around Wyatt Burks.
Built that huge lead only to see it go away with a yellow.
And now we'll see what happens here on the restart. Your leader is Corey Schutte, followed by Braden Cromwell, Wyatt.
No, yellow, 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 yellow. Hang on.
Here you go.
The 26 goes behind the 15E. It'll be 15E 26. 15E 26.
Green-white checker coming up as Lonnie Pauly gets his lineup straightened out. Corey Schutte is the leader with Braden Cromwell in 2nd and Wyatt Burks in 3rd.
Let's hope everybody's got enough fuel.
Dakota Earls in 4th, always very important. There are no pit stops typically in sprint car racing unless it's a little 500.
Right.
Corey Schutte is the leader. Green-white checker finish coming up. Braden Cromwell 2nd, Wyatt Burks 3rd, Dakota Earls 4th, and Zach Clark and Taylor Walton. As they come down to take the green flag into what? Corey Schutte at the bottom. Braden Cromwell closely behind, but there's a few car lengths between them. And then it's Wyatt Burks. But Corey Schutte looking good as he takes the white flag, and they go into what? Schutte hooked up once again here. They come down the backstretch third. Corey Schutte has a problem. Corey Schutte with the problem. Braden Cromwell takes the lead, and Braden Cromwell is going to win for the 2nd year in a row. It looks like Corey Schutte may have blown a tire again. Corey Schutte with another tire issue.
I'm guessing fuel, but it's just pure guess on my part. He might
It's
have
hard
run
to
out of
see,
fuel.
but it may have been a tire issue.
Holy cow, what a race.
Another tire issue.
Right rear flat.
Right rear flat. Yeah, I'm going down. Yeah, you can go with it. Braden Cromwell with the victory.
It was fun, I enjoyed that.
And Pat, one thing you always remember about racing is it's only who leads at the checkered flag. Corey Schutte with bad luck once again.
Ray Cunningham
another
going
right
down
rear,
below to get that
going down
winner's
at the
interview
finish.
as Braden Cromwell is in victory lane. He's climbing out of that car. Something's poking out of there. Got to take his helmet off, and we want to. There he is. Braden Cromwell, 2nd year in a row.
Braden Cromwell told me tonight when he got here, he and his father Mike, that they plan to win tonight, and he is in victory lane for the 2nd straight year here at Electric City Speedway. The Cowboy with his 2nd ever USAC MWRA car win. Braden Cromwell, Lone Jack, Missouri. We're going to talk to Wyatt Burks, though. Wyatt, tell us about your run tonight.
Yeah, we were good before the racetrack laid rubber. It's kind of hard to do anything when it lays rubber, but I don't know. Hopefully they get it figured out when we come here 5 more times, because if not, it's going to get real expensive really quick. So, but I'd like to say thank you to Wholesale Batteries, Torques and Trenching, Weber Waterwood Cage Suspension, Lazy Yellow Ranch, my mom, my dad, Wojo. We had to change rear ends after the heat race, so get back out here. I was happy with tonight. We'll go on to I-70 tomorrow night, and hopefully we have a better racetrack there.
Second place finish for Wyatt Burks. Third place, Dakota. Last week, or 2 weeks ago, but you didn't even start the B feature. Tonight you're on the podium. Tell us about your night.
Considering from the last race, a lot better, I'd say. I gotta say thank you to Mom, Dad, Wholesale Batteries, most importantly Randy. I couldn't do anything without him. Yeah, I just track got rubber there about halfway through, and I was like, oh, we gotta stay in the line. So, and then people started cutting tires, and it was just a management of your tires race.
Dakota Earls, third place tonight here at Electric City. And now your winner, Braden Cromwell, celebrating in victory lane with his family, his second ever USAC MWRA Sprint Car feature win. All right, Braden, let's tell us about that. I mean, it's never over till it's over. Tell us about that restart, bud.
Number one, I can't move my neck. You know, I was trying to be as patient as I could that whole race. From the get-go, I knew it was going to take rubber. I hate it for Corey. You know, if there's one person I really want to win it, it's probably him. But overall, the cautions, looking at his right rear, I knew it was coming. So it was just kind of a waiting game to see if it was going to happen or not. You know, it was a pretty good race. Most people don't like rubber. I do. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to be here. So I can't thank my people enough, my crew, my wife, Mom, Dad, Grayson, Grandpa. Our newest sponsor, Anthony Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric. We've got Spicer Racecraft, Octane Visual, Rap KC, Alliance Racewear, and Smart Choice Auto Sales, and just everybody that's helped us out this season. I'd say it's another pretty good way to start the year.
I would say so. You won the lid lifter last year, and you've won again here. But you're 2 for 2 here at Electric City.
These bank tracks are kind of my go-to.
Your first place finisher tonight from Lone Jack, Missouri, the Cowboy, Braden Cromwell.
Get top 3.
Yeah, let's get a podium.
That's about as close to a hometown driver as you're going to get, Lone Jack. To Butler's not too far. MWRA in the house tonight. What a win-win for all of us. They are in Victory Lane, sponsored by Crump Construction and Roofing. Their phone number 660-525-9067. Dirtwork, concrete, and pole barns. Want to thank Crump Construction and Roofing. Had some great sponsors in 2023. I'm not sure who's with us this year, but we had True Grit, Excavating and Concrete, X Factor Motorsports, Family Center Farm and Home, Barrel House Liquor, Beer, Wine, and Smoke, Blue Sky Auto Plaza in Butler, Birds Pecan Delights in Adrian, Missouri, Hoot Owl Heating and Air Conditioning in Passaic, Missouri, King's Appliance, World Finance, branch manager in Butler is Cindy Carrillo, Of course, KMA Electric, all sponsors in 2023, and 2024 is off to a great start with our second annual MWRA Spring Fling, and though it was exciting tonight. We had great announcers come to us from the open wheel world. Thank you, Ray Cunningham. Always a pleasure. So we've got some of our local classes, features about to line up. And you talking about electricity, Electric City and all that, we remind you we do it with the lights on. And man, we got some great lighting, you know.
Wins opening night, comes back tonight, starts front row outside. Dakota Dillon going to have a little something to say about that. You got some guys that are going to be coming from the pack here, from back in the pack. Dakota Dillon with a good start. Denniston has to fall in there. Beard in third. Jordan Beard looking strong. He gets around Dustin Dennison. But how about that young man in that 23, Dakota Dillon? Has some second and third place finishes here at Electric City. Looking strong tonight. Campbell sitting strong in fourth in that 66. Track is really racy. Yellow flag.
A spin down into the infield. I can't read the number on the car, but somebody's down in turn number 2.
Yellow lights out. Dakota Dillon, a very likable young man of 23. He gonna set that pace on this restart. Gets him a good start.
Green flag flies.
Dustin Dennison with a good start, going to have a look under the 23, but the yellow's back out. Looks like Beard picking outside was not what he really needed. Dennison got a good start, even got a run on the 23. Dustin Dennison in second, Campbell in third. Beard in fourth, Timmy Carter in fifth with a nice run going tonight. That blue 23 looking awful solid tonight. Dustin Dennison pulling out all the tricks, doing anything he can.
Well, the first and second place cars putting quite a bit of gap between them and the rest of the field.
About a 5 to 6 car length lead for the 23. Dustin Dennison right there.
Black flag coming out.
Dakota cannot make any mistakes. Now the 23 loses more ground. Dennison looked like he's found him a little something. The top two making this their only race. Third place is back there a ways. Campbell and Beard in third and fourth. Timmy Carter fifth. Oh, Dennison with another good run out of two. Dakota's fighting him off.
Oh, trouble in turn 3 and 4. A spin. 2 cars.
Oh, that was Timmy Carter, the 22.
Yeah.
Can't tell who's hooked there with him.
Hall in the mail.
Campbell and Beer still in third and fourth. Walker Bergen in fifth. White flag. White flag, ladies and gentlemen. We may have us a new winner. Dustin Dennison gonna make a run, folks. Bring him home. Out of turn 4 from Adrian, Missouri. How about Dakota Dillon gets him a feature win here at Electric City Speedway. Holds off opening night feature winner Dustin Dennison.